Your blood must maintain a healthy pH balance of 7.365 in order to survive. Let's talk about some of the ways that we can make sure we have a slightly alkaline body so that things like sicknesses, disease, illness, and even cancer and death don't happen, because when our pH lowers, that's when those things occur. So let's talk about some of the things we can do to raise our pH level and keep it slightly alkaline. Let me read this to you. The typical American diet is a deadly one, consisting of toxic acid-forming foods like processed sugars, artificial sweeteners, refined grains, conventionally produced meats and dairy, and headed genetically modified organisms, GMOs. All this combined with the plethora of other challenging environmental factors such as lack of rest, psychological stress, and pharmaceutical drugs means it's no wonder that more and more people are being diagnosed with chronic degenerative illnesses and otherwise deadly conditions for which modern conventional medicine claims to have no cure. Our diet in America is terrible. It's called SAD for a reason, the standard American diet. It's death. It is literally death on a plate. So what are some things we can do to infuse health and wellness into our bodies? Here's a wonderful list of some of the things you can eat that will raise your pH, raise the alkalinity of your body, instead of eating acid foods like McDonald's and Burger King and things like that. That's literally death on a plate. Your root vegetables, all of them, are fantastic at raising your pH levels. Your cruciferous vegetables, that's your broccoli, your cabbage, your cauliflower, your Brussels sprouts, those are amazing for health benefits and again, raising your alkalinity in your body. Your leafy greens, kale, Swiss chard, turnip greens, and spinach, with spinach being like the king of all kings of leafy greens. And it's super easy to put them in smoothies and hide them, and your kids will never know it. We do it all the time. They have no idea they eat spinach almost every meal. Garlic is a major powerhouse at raising the alkalinity of your body and overall health. I love that it's immune supporting and it helps by stabilizing blood pressure. Garlic is huge. So like garlic breath is like the new in thing, guys. Eat your garlic. Cayenne peppers, and then lemons. Lemons are probably the biggest alkaline food you could eat. So drinking lemon juice is excellent for optimal health. And if you need to sweeten it a little bit, use your stevia. Stevia is a natural sweetener without all the yucky artificial stuff. You don't want that. Get rid of that. So what does pH mean? What does it stand for? pH stands for potential of hydrogen. Hydrogen is amazing, like crazy amazing for your health. You need it. You need hydrogen in your life because it is one of the most amazing antioxidants ever. Why is that important? Okay, here's the deal with antioxidants. Think free radicals. You hear about all the free radicals floating around in your body, how it causes cancer, and your overall wellness goes right through the toilet. I mean, it's terrible for your body. You've got to get the free radicals out of there. Well, think of your basic cell structure and think of a basic molecule. You've got a free radical, and it has little arms. It needs to latch onto something. More often than not, it latches onto a healthy cell structure. You don't want that. That's no bueno for your body. So enter things that are heavily antioxidant. Antioxidant means it latches onto those free radicals because they have arms, and they latch on and they they eliminate from your body because they've latched onto something and it wasn't your healthy cell structure. So antioxidants are critically important for your overall health. Hydrogen. Hydrogen has a little arm that wants to latch onto something. It latches onto those free radicals, and then you have a healthy body. Hydrogen is one of the most antioxidant things ever. It's big. It's huge. Hugely important. That's the purpose of pH, potential of hydrogen. Okay, so anything over 7 is a base. Anything under 7 is considered acidic. You want to make sure you raise your body's pH. Okay, it's really hard to go because if you get too much pH, if you go over 3.6, what did I say, 7.365, there's health dangers there too, but to do that would be extremely difficult. So you really, really don't have to worry about it. We really need to worry about being under that because that's when the diseases and sicknesses kick in. Okay, so your body in your liver produces an enzyme called glutathione. Glutathione is an antioxidant. You want hydrogen in your body because it increases the production of that enzyme glutathione. Super duper important. Also, every single cell has what's called a SOD. SOD, that's an acronym. Super oxides dismutase. You don't need to know that. But it is a factory in your cell that gets rid of free radicals. So by increasing your hydrogen, you are increasing the function and stability of those SODs to get rid of free radicals. Super duper important. So what does having hydrogen in your body do for your body? Basically moving it up the pH scale to that healthy, stable 7.365. Well, it stabilizes your cholesterol. That's really important. It's a massive digestive support, huge immune system support. Energy production goes through the roof. In fact, it increases your production of ATP. ATP is how your cells produce the energy. So that's really, really important. It protects against radiation damage. And lastly, it's massively anti-inflammatory. So these are all really, really good reasons on why you want to raise your pH in your body. So here's a statistic I'm going to leave you with. Even a slightly acidic pH of 6.9 can actually lead to coma and death. Watch what you eat. Make sure you raise your pH. Hydrogen is your friend.